Hello, welcome to the Tutors of Life podcast, episode 57. This is your host, Sean Tudor.
And this is Sam.
How are you doing on this wonderful evening, Sam?
It's cold out.
It is. It's cold out. It's a little snowy out. A little dreary.
Very dreary.
Yeah.
It's gross out. We don't like it.
Yeah, I'd prefer it not to be gross out. What do you got for me today, Sam?
Wait, are we going to talk about what we decided?
Sure. Yeah,
Wedding stuff?
sure.
Sean, do you know how many days we're going to be married?
I think we will be
in-
wedded in 48 days.
Correct.
I pay attention.
We literally just talked about it today.
Yep.
I'm proud of you.
Yeah, it's coming up very, very soon.
Yeah, there's a lot more detail things that we have to do that I didn't realize we have to do.
Yeah, I've kind of just been unprepared this whole time.
Yeah, you were so gun-ho a year ago. And then it failed you and you just lost all hope.
You're right. Yeah, I was able to ask the question, and then after that I was like, boy, I don't know if I can do anything else.
Oh, like you asked me to marry me?
Yep.
Yeah.
I did that, and that was like, I felt like that was a lot of legwork.
And then you planned the whole wedding and then it fell through.
Oh yeah, there was that.
Yep.
Planned the wedding, fell through. I kind of gave up after that.
Yep.
I did stuff. Remember that? Holy shit, I remember doing stuff.
Yeah, like
I totally forgot that I did that.
yeah. Because I was always at work, so
Holy
Sean
shit.
was the one who had to make the phone calls for stuff because he could call places during the day when their hours were open. So yeah, he planned like a whole wedding in Florida for us. And then it fell through because they're stupid.
Yeah, there was two different things. Yeah, I originally tried doing like, I wanted to do the Airbnb route. That's what I planned and fell through.
Yeah. Which, thinking back on it, because when we were planning that, we were only going to have that wedding. We weren't
Yeah.
going to have a reception back here.
Right.
So we definitely could have done that route the way we're doing this wedding.
I know, and that's what really fucks me up because I preferred that type of wedding 10x. Like, so much more than what we're doing.
Yeah.
But by the time we realized what we were doing, it was
Too late.
too late.
Yeah.
So, man, yeah, hindsight. Well, I guess the next marriage, I'll just do the original plan then.
You know, you could go like the nice route, like, oh yeah, when we renew our vows. You know you could do that, right?
Just kidding. That won't happen. There will only be one wedding. Yeah, I wish we would have done that now.
Did
Shit.
you not realize that?
Honestly, until you said it, I never even thought of it.
Yeah.
Wow.
I realized it about 3 months ago.
That would have been so much better.
Yep.
Well, fuck us. Now we're here, and that's that.
Yeah. I'm so excited.
I might cry now. Think we could change. Is it too late?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, especially since everyone booked their flights and hotel rooms. I
Yeah.
shouldn't say everyone. I think like a quarter of the people going I have, actually.
Yeah, it might be a little too late.
Yep.
A little too late.
Yep.
Okay, well, that's all right. That's all right.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot more detail-y things than I thought. One thing, if anybody knows Sean and I, we, one, can't make decisions. And two, we're not great at finishing things.
Yeah. I'm really good at getting shit 90%.
Yep. And then it's the extra 10% that we really suck at.
Yep.
So luckily, I mean, we do have wedding planners. But yeah, it's like getting to the end and I am starting to realize there's like things I'm missing. I don't know what I'm doing for my hair yet. You know, just little things like that I kind of want to get done now. So then like the month before the wedding, I don't have to do anything.
That's in 18 days, so...
I could probably do it.
Yeah. If it makes you feel any better, I don't actually know anything that's going on.
How do you not know anything? Did you just forget?
Well, I know, like, the wedding. I just don't know, like, what all is involved and what I need to do. Besides say I do.
That's about it.
That's it.
You're gonna have to plan some man shit in the morning.
On that day?
Yeah.
Hold on, let me write this down. I'll have Kyle do that. That's Kyle's job now.
Okay. I would like us to work out together though that morning.
So hold on. So
Do you think you can handle that?
yeah. So we're working out morning of.
Yep. Should we do like a group brunch with our wedding party? I mean, we are getting dinner with them the night before, but I don't know.
Yeah, we could offer a group brunch.
Yeah. We could maybe have it brought to our room.
Yeah, that would work.
I can ask Cheyenne and Brooke about this. Wait, is that the only reason you wanted the pen and papers? Because we were discussing wedding stuff and you know nothing about it?
No, that's for the second part of this conversation.
Okay, cool. I don't know what that is.
Cool. Hey, one thing I actually wanted to talk to you about, right?
Yeah.
Is like, so people are going down there. A little bit of hybrid, right? A little. The main reason they're going is because of us, but then they also might be like vacationing, enjoying their time, right?
Yeah.
Now, was there some ways that we wanted to be like, hey guys, since you came for the wedding, if you want, we're gonna do X, Y, and Z on it's like a certain day. Like if you want to hang, we can hang, sort of deal.
Yeah, we can.
Because I think we were talking, what me and Paul were talking about Beaver Dam.
Hoover Dam?
It's the same thing.
It's not.
Same thing.
Yeah, I was looking into getting like
Hoover Dam on Monday, right?
Yeah. I was looking at doing like a group tour to the Hoover Dam.
Okay.
But a lot of like the buses and stuff only do like 12 or like maybe 18 people max.
Well, how okay, is it pretty cost effective?
I think it's like well, it depends on where you go, like through what. I think it's
Okay.
like either $70 to $100. But when you like calculate out like cuz it's
It's the convenience factor that makes it worth doing it.
right, cuz they drop you off at your hotel and pick you up at your hotel.
Yeah.
Plus it's like a $10 parking fee. Then you got to think like if you rented a car, there's that extra price. So it's really not that bad.
We can just say convenience.
There was one company that does the Hoover Dam and the Grand Canyon. But I don't know if we have that much time since we have the rehearsal dinner that night. But I know like you really wanted to go to the Grand Canyon.
I thought it'd be pretty cool.
On Wednesday, I wanted to surprise you, but we can just talk about it on here. We can also do like a group thing and go hiking at the Valley of Fire. Or like the park that it's at. Or I think there's Red Rock Canyon, which is closer.
You think we're going to be alive on that day?
It's a valid point.
Could probably bring some devil's lettuce out there to keep us alive.
Do we want to offer brunch on Wednesday too?
Yeah, I mean,
Or lunch?
should be alive, right?
Maybe we should do lunch.
A luncheon?
A luncheon? Yeah. It would be nice if someone we knew rented a car or drove, because then we could like go to the grocery store or something. Because our room, I think, has a fridge, just not a microwave. Then we could have them also bring a microwave. Please, please, please have your dad drive.
Yeah, that'd work out really well. Everybody need a microwave in their life. Everybody. Okay. What else?
Yeah, I don't know. That's all I really had.
Okay.
Like in mind. Because Sunday we're doing our bachelor and bachelorette parties. So I don't know what time yours is starting. Your best man isn't showing up until that day, so I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. If it don't happen, it don't happen. That's fine.
I suppose you could just go out that night and party. Why not?
Yeah, I mean, just have a quiet night in, whatever works.
Yeah, you can try.
Well, maybe we'll order some pizza into the suite and just kind of hang out.
I just, well, I'm curious where yours is gonna go.
I just hope it goes to like bed by 10.
You know that's not gonna happen.
Just nice, quiet night. Tucked into bed nice and early.
But yeah, those are the only things I can really think of. Like,
Realistically, I will die.
right? Yeah, we just.
I'm going to die.
We have to just make sure we're not so hungover. So hungover.
For Monday?
Monday, like, night into Tuesday.
Yeah, but I mean, the party's Sunday.
Yeah,
I mean, there's a chance I don't recover.
exactly.
Yeah. I mean, it's possible.
Shaun cannot have any bruises, scrapes, nothing on him.
On my face. Yeah.
I mean, I would also like you
And
to be able to
hands.
function afterwards.
I would like to be able to function.
Yeah.
Functioning would be very good.
Yep, it would. Yeah, guys, we're playing a very dangerous game of having our parties 2 days before the wedding. Very dangerous. It could be like the movie.
You know, it's possible. I really hope not. I
I
really hope not.
I bet $100 we lose Craig Tudor.
Craig will be lost.
Yeah. Not like dead lost, guys. Like, he's gonna be lost somewhere in Vegas.
He's gonna get lost.
Yeah.
He'll be a casualty.
Yeah. I think that'll happen.
Yeah. That'll be good for him though.
Sure. Definitely.
Keep him young.
I don't know. What else were you thinking of, like, offering to people?
Oh, I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't have any ideas. I was just like,
Hoping I didn't.
no, I was just like, it'd be a good idea to do something. You know, whether, I mean, hey, we're gonna go do whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, you can come join us. It costs this much through this company.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be down playing slots for 16 hours. Feel free to join.
Yeah.
It will most likely cost you money.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll win some.
That's true. We definitely could do that. Yeah. I'm trying to think of what else wedding related. I still need to go get my dress stuff done. Shaun, men are so easy.
Yeah, we're simple creatures, I tell you what.
Do you know what watch you're wearing?
Didn't you get that one for me that I gotta wear? The blue movement?
Blue movement? Yes, I did. But now you're not wearing blue, so it doesn't matter.
Then I'm most likely wearing my blue steel Movado you got me. That will most likely be it.
Just bringing it back around, aren't we?
Just bringing it full circle.
It only costs half as much as my ring.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Uh,
That's what it's meant for.
yeah. You don't need a tie clip because you're wearing a bow tie. You don't need suspenders because you're wearing a vest. Right?
I mean, I could put my suspenders under my vest because I'm an adult, and adults are allowed to do that.
Okay.
I wore suspenders at Kyle's.
Yeah, you didn't wear a vest at Kyle's.
Ah, I see where you're going with that.
Yeah. You do have a pocket square.
I do have a square.
So you need
Do I have to wear that?
a pocket square?
Yeah.
I mean, it matches.
Oh, okay, cool.
I figured you would.
Yeah, I would.
I don't know. Okay, so like listen to it. Like I had to get like earrings, bracelet, necklace. I have to get a hairpiece yet. Shoes.
I gotta trim my beard.
Dude, so much easier.
Depends on how good you are at trimming beards, I guess.
I mean, yeah, but you could go to like a barber shop and get it done really nicely.
That
It's a good idea.
is a good idea. Wow, I never even thought of that.
Does your barber hairstylist?
Yeah.
Does she do beards?
Yeah, I've never asked her to do it before, though.
Oh my goodness.
That's a good idea.
You should test that out before to make sure it turns out good. I will say that beard comb though did you wonders. Because this is probably the best beard shape you've had.
I'm letting the mustache grow out thick, though.
No, it's so bad right now.
That shit's like fucking... It's like It's curled around the lip.
Literally, I went to kiss him this morning, and it was just wetness because he drank water, and it just sits at the end of his mustache. Ugh.
Yeah.
Ugh. Flavor saver, is that what they call it?
They call that a flavor saver.
That's so gross.
It is. It saves the flavor.
Oh, you need to get your gifts, please.
Yeah, I got it. I'm gonna need 3 of them.
Yes, you need 3, and then we need to get the flower dudes.
Couple few Glock 45s or something.
You're not bringing those to Vegas.
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
All right. Couple K bars.
I am marrying a child.
Would a couple K bars work?
What are K bars?
You know that big knife I got?
Oh my goodness. There was an Etsy shop that does engraved knives.
Dude, those things would fuck.
I don't know if it's that big of knives, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what else is going on in our lives? I don't think people are very interested in wedding talk.
All right, we just wrapped up the wedding section of this podcast. Check it out, guys. Today, the day is Wednesday, January 5th, okay?
It's going to be about crypto, isn't it?
Cryptocurrency and stocks are on sale. They are on sale. And if anybody knows me, Daddy went shopping.
Hardcore
Shopping. And so that's super exciting. What isn't exciting and what actually some say grinds my gear
Okay, Peter Griffin.
is I transferred money into Coinbase, and then I buy in Coinbase, and then I transfer to KuCoin, and then I purchase on KuCoin. Thank you, Coinbase, for taking fucking 7 days or something ridiculous to confirm my funds. So I have, I'm not going to say the dollar amount, but a sum of money that I wanted to spend today. Things are on sale. I want to buy stuff. But the funds are not confirmed. So here I am looking at my money.
Pouting.
Just pouting because I'm like, I could be buying so much more, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And instead, I didn't get to do that. And so I bought some stuff in Coinbase just because I was like, I can't let this sale pass me by. So bought some stuff there on Coinbase. Well, I put all my money in Coinbase because I'm just waiting for it to be approved so I can transfer it to KuCoin.
We can put him on the podcast if you want.
Kyle?
Yeah.
Oh, that's all right.
You just got to put it on speakerphone and put it close to your mic.
Think that'd work out?
Yeah.
Dang. If he calls again.
Okay.
Kyle just tried calling, but that's all right. I'll start answering it from now on. So,
Only during the talk episodes, not the tutor ones.
okay. All right. So, crypto's on sale. So is some other stuff. A lot of stocks.
You lost your train of thought, didn't you?
No, I was thinking, I just don't want to say like the amount of money I've spent, or lost. But so let's put it like this. So
You've lost a quarter of the money you had at the highest?
no, a third.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. So I've put money in. Okay. So this is over a 2-year time span. Okay. So follow me on a 2-year journey, folks. I've been doing this for 2 years and about 4 months. And in 2 years and 4 months, as of 2 months ago, I was up 200. I had a 200% return. So 2 years and 2 months of trading. That means me learning how to trade, figuring out really what a crypto is and a stock and shit. 2 years, 2 months. Okay, 200% return. Not great, but all right. So then I was like, well, I don't want to sell because tax implications. So I'm like, well, I won't sell then, you know. All right. So I hold because they call me Shaun Diamond Hands Tutor.
Yeah, who says that?
Shut up, Sam. And so I hold. Some say hodl. Anyways, I'm such a freaking loser.
You said it, not me.
So I'm just holding. And then stuff starts to go on discount. And I said, why are we having a sale? And they're like, oh, 10% off. And I'm like, 10% off? No. I want a 10% markup. And then it was like 20% off. And I'm like, no. I don't like that either. And some of them are like, oh, 50% off of what their high was like a month and a half ago. And I'm like, no, I don't want that. And so at any rate, I went from a 200% return, I'm down to a 99% return. And
Ouch.
I am down, at my peak, I'm down 1/3 of what I had at my peak.
Damn.
And, you know the fucked up thing? It just doesn't even bother me. I just look at it and I just fucking laugh.
You're a freak.
I'm like, dude, this is so fun. Just watching my account go from like a respectable sum to just dog water.
Dude, mine has been just staying at the same level because, like, mine have just been going, like, opposites.
Mm-hmm.
My regular stocks, like, are up right now, but all my cryptos are down. And then usually when my cryptos are up, my regular stocks are down. So I've been just staying at the same level for months.
Mm-hmm. No, I mean, that's good. That's really good.
I mean, it's good in the fact that, like, I'm not losing money, but it sucks because I'm not gaining money.
That's true. That's
What'd
very
you do
true.
with my blanket? Is Mimi on top of it?
There's 3 blankets to my left. You cold?
Yeah, my feetsies are cold.
Good for you.
I'm just gonna grab it.
Builds character.
Whatever, I'm grabbing it.
So anyhow, it's just whatever. Like, I just look at this. I'm like, the main thing that bothers me, it's not the balance on my account, right? That's not really what bothers me. What bothers me is my buying potential. Had I sold so when you and I discussed selling, it only went up from when we like legitimately discussed it. It only went up 5% from there.
Yeah, it did not go much further.
If we would have sold when we discussed, my buying power because I am very good at not buying back in. Like, I know that it's going to ebb and flow, and I know to wait because it's going to drop.
Yeah, and because that was like an issue we had for a while, is we would buy in, like, once it would go down a little bit.
Yes.
And then it would just plummet.
Mm-hmm.
So we've definitely have learned to be more patient
Through trial and error. We've really learned with cryptos.
Yeah, especially crypto.
Man, I've learned so in 2.5 years of cryptos, holy shit, have I learned a lot.
Because you have to think, like, if we would have sold when, like, Dogecoin was at its highest at 70 cents, we would have made a ton of money. Because, like, my average now is, like, 10 cents.
When Dogecoin
But, like,
was there, I was at like an 800% return. Mm-hmm. And I actually ended up. So I didn't sell any of it, and it came down, and I was buying on the drops. From my 1,000 initial investment, I was like so my 1,500 initial investment, if you guys want to do the math, you're more than welcome to. So my 1,500 initial investment, at its height, the amount I had, right, as I came down and I bought, I now have more money in at 17 cents, because it's at like 17 cents, than I did when it was at like 77 cents. So that just says how much money I've put into it compared to what I've lost, And so my return went from like an 800% return. I'm now at like a 10% return with more money in. Talk about foolish.
Yeah.
So through trial and error, right? And like, go ahead and research all this shit, right, gang? Go ahead, do all your researching you want. Then take the better part of whatever you have for like liquid cash, and from here on out, take a good half of it to 3/4 of it and put it in crypto. And when you have that kind of your personal money, when you have that kind of percentage in crypto, you're going to have a lot of emotions.
Oh, yeah, so many.
And so, in theory, right, like, I knew a lot of things not to do, but emotions got the best of me. Now that I've had that kind of money into it, so I've had, for a year and a half between, like, single stocks, single cryptos, I have had anywhere from 50 to 90% of my money in cryptos and stocks.
Damn.
And so I've gotten really good at just accepting stress. And so, is that smart? Probably not. Do I give a fuck?
Nah.
No.
I mean, in the long run, like, you're not going to lose money.
In
Right?
theory.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, like, sure, you'll lose money on certain stocks, but as long as you sell and put it in something that you'll make money on, like, then it's a wash. So overall, like, you won't lose money if you do your research correctly. Like, so I'm talking about Shaun. Like, Shaun specifically, he won't lose money in the end.
In the end, the only way I'm losing enough money that would affect my emotions a lot would be if a main crypto like Bitcoin, Ethereum, or Litecoin, if one of those crashed and like went extinct, that would be a very, very rough patch in my life.
I can see that.
I have a lot invested into that. Like, whatever the average salary is, way more than that.
Oh, wow. Okay, yeah.
Into those three. And so, if one of... And it's actually pretty... Bitcoin, I have the most, then Litecoin, then Ethereum. The only reason it happened that way was Litecoin went on sale faster than Ethereum, and I spent all my money on that. And then when Ethereum went on sale, I didn't have money. I don't even remember how I got money to buy it. I might have sold something. Maybe I think Ryan and I did a wholesale or something. I'm talking like I was below my safety net money because it was all on sale, below my safety net money, and so I'm like, I dipped into my safety net. I used up most of it, and so I'm like, well, what do I do now? I don't have any money. Sold something, took all of that money, dropped it into Ethereum, and so. Now with the returns, I would say equity position, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum. More recently, I've been getting a lot more into ones that have more of a potential, ones that are kind of on their come up. Except for Dogecoin, I got so stupid with Dogecoin.
Yeah, you did.
I would love to see what kind of return I end up with that. It would really have to do something to pull me along. So hopefully it does.
Yeah, hopefully.
Hopefully it does. But so outside of that, right? Like anything else that crashed. Oh, I can't say that. KCS now. KuCoin. Ooh, if that crashed, that would hurt too.
You
What, babe?
are just so stupid with money.
Yeah. Is it stupid though? You were just saying it wasn't stupid a minute ago, honey.
Okay, but you put so much money into KCS.
I am going to tell you guys what. And this is where I wanted this show to go. I was talking to Josh and Audrey about siloing my money. And you and I have talked about this a lot.
Yes, we have planned out multiple different ways of how we were going to handle the money we have.
Yep.
Multiple different ways.
Yep.
Sean's never satisfied.
Well, the problem is I can easily touch it. And so when crypto goes on sale, I'm like, fuck the silos. Crypto's on sale. Dude, it's not
You're
okay.
going to make us go bankrupt.
It's not. You know, if the crypto world failed, no. The crypto world could go upside down and we'd still be just fine. We have real estate.
Okay, I'm not saying right now.
But
I'm
someday
saying, like,
down the line.
stupid decisions like that, I won't say stupid, rash decisions like that could be what cost us everything.
Because these stupid decisions.
So I changed it to rash.
These rash decisions 2 months ago were phenomenal decisions. Incredible. You know? 100 times my money in like a matter of a few months.
Yeah, but that's the power of foresight. What if that doesn't happen this time?
Come on now. It's cryptos. They always come back.
You never know.
You know, you don't ever know. And that's why I love the game of Risk.
Oh my God. No, you hate the game of Risk. Have you guys ever played that game?
Yeah, it sucks. That's why I love Rich Dad, Poor Dad's, what is it? Cash flow game. Mm-hmm. Cash flow game.
Cash flow game. Mm-hmm. Not the cash flow quadrant, like we always say.
Mm-mm.
Cash flow game. I had another topic I wanted to bring up because I'm sick of talking about cryptos.
Oh, yeah. So, but anyways, babe, we really should silo out our money and not let me touch it.
Okay, but you have access to all the accounts.
I know.
This is why, okay, guys, I have this budget that I do for our personal money. And constantly, I have to be like, hey, Sean, what's this Venmo payment? Hey, Sean, what's this PayPal payment? Hey, Sean, what's this check? He has no fucking clue. Ever. And it'll be like from 2 days prior.
I am very good at spending money. Very good.
And I don't know what, because half the shit you still don't know what it's for.
Right. Somehow, though, like, it doesn't matter how much I spend.
You still have money.
I always seem to get, like, more. Like, it's just always more.
Yeah.
How is that?
I don't know. But now you really can't spend any more money. No. We have a wedding to pay for, and a trip to Phoenix we have to pay for, and you need a safety net for your business.
What if I bought another house?
No. You're buying another house, aren't you?
Well, we're looking at that one Saturday.
Oh my goodness.
What if it'll make me money?
This has been my life, guys, for the past couple months. Where I will find out that Sean bought another property through Instagram.
That is not true. That's not true. You knew the day before. No, that's not true at all. I tell you every time I'm thinking of purchasing a property.
No, you don't.
BS.
No, you haven't.
When was the last one I told you that I didn't tell you?
It was one of the ones, it was, because it was the same week you bought the motel. Was it Patton and then another one?
Oh my gosh, that was back in June. That doesn't even count.
You've had the motel since June?
The motel closed in...
I swear there was one in like August where there was 3 of them back to back. And I had no clue.
Yeah, it was Cedar, Patton,
Hopkins? No.
No, Hopkins came later. Bergen came later. Platt, Cedar, Hopkins. No, Platt, Cedar, Patton. Yep.
Yeah, one of them I did not know.
But there was
I think it was Patton.
3 boom 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 that just didn't even cross my mind. You know, it's just like whatever. But I haven't done that since. That was one time ever.
Anyways. There's been multiple times. You will tell me like the week of like, oh, I need X amount of money to close on this house. And I'm like, when the fuck did you sign a contract for this house? Oh, a month ago.
I work fast, babe.
I'm aware.
I work fast. Dude, you wanna know what's actually kind of crazy?
No, what?
The psychology of money, right?
Yes.
I understand how it can be emotionally taxing. Okay?
Okay.
1 year ago, we had 2 properties.
Yeah, like me and you?
I don't know
Or
if
just you?
just me. We didn't even have any, you and I.
Well, we have the one we're living in.
Okay, I'm talking rentals. So you and I had one home.
You had Illinois and
And
1
4th
year
Street.
ago.
1 year ago.
Illinois and 4th Street, and then you had Bloomer at that point.
Oh yeah.
And we would have been closing on Oxford at the end of February.
We didn't have that on a contract yet.
No, we didn't.
So Ryan and I, at that time, had 3 properties and 1 on a land contract. So 4 properties.
And Ryan had one more, right? Ryan had...
He had his first rental.
and Elm Street.
And Gables. Elm Street. Yeah, Elm Street. So he had a couple more.
Damn.
Now, and this is where it gets stupid, and this is where the risk in me being dumb with money comes into play.
Okay.
We have, I think, like 11 or 12 properties, a motel, and a trailer park. We are financially free through passive income. In 1 year, of extreme persistence.
I will say, we would not be in this position if you did not sell Stable Living.
100%. 100%.
So, like, anyone listening to this, like, all those properties, like, Shaun didn't have to front the down payment himself or ourselves.
Ryan and I split it.
You and Ryan split it. And then it did come out of, obviously, the purchase price of Stable Living. So it kind of balanced itself out that way.
Yep. But
So do take in consideration, like, this has kind of been a 5-year process since you started Stable Living.
an unplanned 5-year process.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
So, but, like, it is possible for people. Like, it definitely is possible. The first one's the hardest. That's what we've always said. And then it just gets easier and easier to buy more and more and more. But it's just like that initial money you need to have is, like, the hardest, I think, for people.
Yeah. And
Because you can, like we've talked about, you can burr it afterwards if it's like a fixer-upper. So you can get your money back out. So then you can put that money towards the next one and just kind of keep recycling that money.
Right. And just like you said, I think the hardest thing is for people to get their hands on like $30,000.
Yeah, for the first one.
People are so... Their financial literacy is so low that saving and investing takes a backseat to lifestyle.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because, I mean, saving $30,000 is super easy. 2 people in a household both making $35,000 a year. Okay, 70,000. Okay, you're at the lowest tax bracket.
Yeah. So what is taxes at that? Is that 8%?
So
Is it 10%?
it's your 7.65 for if you're in Wisconsin, so you're at 11.65, depending on your state. And then your federal at that, I think, is 20%.
Oh, wow. That's a lot higher than I thought.
Or 15%, something 35, that's 15% maybe. It's pretty low though. I mean, you're talking all in maybe a quarter of your income to taxes, right?
Okay.
But you're gonna get some of that back at the end of the year. So what's a quarter of 70,000? Or what's 3/4 of 70,000? Let's make life easy for everybody. Let's say you make $40,000 a year. Two people in the household.
That's way easier.
Two people in the household, you make $40,000 each. You're at $80,000 a year. Okay. You're gonna 25% is gonna go to taxes.
So 20,000. So you're at 60,000.
So you're at $60,000. Now $60,000, you live on 30, you save 30. Too easy. If you went to college, you you can live on 15 grand a year.
Right.
Two people together can live on like 20, 22, 25.
Even like us right now, like our mortgage for a year would only be 15,000.
Right.
And that's with our mortgage being at
way higher than the norm.
Yep. Because it should be. I mean, it should be.
Right.
10.
But I mean, a lot of people, depending on how bougie, right? I mean, we're talking getting into your first rental. Your housing situation can be covered for $1,000 a month. So you're at 12,000. You guess what? You aren't going to drive too beautiful of a vehicle.
Yeah, I mean, even if you did, I guess, what's a normal car payment? $400?
Yeah, fuck that. That's foolish.
Okay, but what is that? That would be.
4,800.
Thank you.
You can't, if you got two car payments, you're already at your number.
That's true, I suppose. Okay.
Can't be fooling around with that.
No, because we're living under 30.
So we have 30,000. We taken 15 off for living.
Okay.
So we have 15 left. You have a car, whatever it is, whatever. All you want is a couple $1,000, a few $1,000 beater. Maybe you already have a car paid off. You already had a car previously, whatever. Gas, maintenance, whatever it may be. Now you get a food budget. I don't know. I mean, you and I eat pretty healthy.
And we spend less than $100 a week. Actually, we spend about $100 when we go out.
Yeah, so I mean, our food for the year, $1,200. We can round it up to $1,500 to be fancy.
A year?
Oh, I fucked that up.
Yeah.
I fucked that up.
It'd be $5,200.
5,200. My bad. 5,200. So we're at 5,200. So now we're at $10,000. Gas. What do you think gas is for the normal Joe?
Yeah, because we're not normal.
We're not normal.
We spend about $400 a month.
Yeah, what's the norm do?
I would say, I mean, probably.
50 a week, maybe?
But the tank a week. Supposed to be alternate. Probably.
Tank a week or two. You probably 100 a week.
Possibly, yeah. So that's another $5,200.
So you got $5,000 left. You got $5,000 to play with. And that's that.
Yeah, you should be able to get like all your random stuff. You can even have a vacation under $5,000.
Fuck yeah. The big thing is here, go make a little more money, get a side job. Do your first burr, whatever it is, find some properties, do a wholesale or something. But at the end of the day, I'm talking about saving up in 1 year. I'm talking 1 year you could have enough to start investing in real estate.
Yeah. We do also have to say depending on your location.
Depending on location and depending on deal.
Because, I mean, there obviously are some, like, more expensive places to live, like California.
And guess what? You should move then.
Yeah,
If you're
Washington.
making $40,000 a year in California, maybe you need to move.
That's
Come
valid.
come up to the Midwest, where $40,000 a year is a respectable amount of money.
For how cheap our houses are.
Yep, do that.
Yeah.
If you're not making six figures, like well into the six figures, you should probably consider moving. If you want to invest, and if you want to get ahead in life.
Yeah. Because, like, now, like, Sean and I were talking about it, like, with these rentals, like, we don't have to worry about a retirement. Like, they are our retirement. And, like, they're our children's future as well.
Yeah, so I mean, everybody that talks about, like 401k and all that, 401k, pensions, IRAs, those neat things that everyone talks about, you can start drawing on them when you're 60 years old. Is it 60 or 65 now?
I think it might be 67. It depends on the place for sure.
Yeah,
but
okay,
I think
so
retiring age is 67 now.
let's say it's 65. So you can start pulling on, fuck it. Let's give everybody benefit of the doubt. You can start pulling at 60. Okay? Everybody, you can start pulling this cool thing at 60. Well, that would be 34 more years for me. That would be 31 more years for Sam. And
I'm almost halfway there.
you're almost halfway there. So instead, we did it now. And we have 34 years left to do whatever the fuck we want.
Yep.
So that right there, that specific reason, right? And I did not expect it to come this quick. It is like Sam said, because I sold the business. Had I not, I was on a 3-year track for that. I was on a 3-year plan to be financially free through real estate. And so I sped it up. But my plan was by 30. It was a 3, but by 30, I would be financially free from real estate, passive income alone, and nothing else. And that's why I'm against 401k, IRAs, pensions, all that stuff, is because, hey, I don't want to wait till I'm 60. I'd rather do it by the time I'm 30.
Yeah, and like Sean, we're not saying like we're gonna just stop working. Like we just want to have more freedom of what we do. So like we started this because we can do this honestly everywhere and anywhere.
Yep.
Which is what we wanted in life. It's so we won't stop. We won't stop working.
Contrary, I'll probably work more.
Yeah, but we just want the freedom to go do what we want when we want. We don't want to work a regular W-2 job where we have someone telling us what we need to do every day.
Yes. I don't know if I could go back to doing that.
You can't.
Do you think I could?
No.
How long do you think I'd last? I don't even know if I could submit the application.
No, you couldn't.
I would laugh in the interview.
Yeah. And like that's like one thing that Sean struggles with partnerships is like you have to like take the other person's opinion into consideration, right? Like you can't just do what you want to do. You have to actually go to the other person and be like, hey, like I think we should do this.
Yeah.
Not saying Sean's bad at like sharing stuff and like stuff like that.
It's just when you have partnerships, it's there's a lot of give and take, which isn't a bad thing. Teaches you a lot. But I would say the biggest thing with a partnership, I would say this had to deal with the biggest thing for me mentally is I really felt in a partnership, if I am not doing equivalent or trying to do equivalent, I felt pretty bad. And there's a couple times in Ryan and my partnership where I would do other things where I didn't feel like I was pulling my weight because I was doing like other side jobs and stuff. That actually took a pretty big hit on like my mental capacity. Was I just would always feel really bad not pulling my weight. And I knew long term I would not be able to the lifestyle and freedom I want and the things I want to do, I wouldn't be putting in similar effort or time.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Similar effort and time, maybe.
Yeah. I mean, you and Ryan did a beautiful job at having a partnership.
Yeah, I think it worked out really well.
It did.
Yeah,
I mean,
and we're still obviously partners on the motel and trailer park.
yeah. It was just like the different interests and career paths.
Yeah.
Ryan really likes the group homes.
Yeah.
And Shaun really likes the construction.
Yeah.
So it made sense to split up.
Yeah.
But I do think just knowing how you are with me, Shaun, like we do a really good job of like communicating and stuff like that. But there are so many times where I know you just want to do what you want to do. And
Man.
you get so upset if I suggest something otherwise. So mad.
Do you have an example for the audience?
What just happened the other day? There's a couple Saturdays where like Shaun has this idea of what we're doing that day, and he won't tell it to me. So he'll be like, "Okay, let's go do this. Let's do this. Oh, let's put the rack on top of the Forerunner while it is cold out."
I plan to do it that day.
And then he gets really mad at me when I say, "Oh, well, I was actually gonna go do so and so in the office," and then he gets upset at me.
Yeah, because I plan to have that done for that day.
Yeah, but he doesn't tell me. And then he gets upset when I change the plan.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, there's something the following day after that, too. Because and this is how Shaun's always been, and I've never actually mentioned this to him, which is just so funny. But there's literally, if we have nothing physically planned to go do things, I always just follow Shaun's schedule, and then I get nothing done that I want to get done. Nothing. So that has happened so many times, especially while we were working on the house. Because Shaun would be like, "Hey, like, come work on this with me." But it would be me standing there just watching you. But you just like having me there.
I like the company.
Correct. So then there's me standing there doing nothing when I could have been off doing what I thought I should be doing. But instead I follow your plan. And then whenever I say, "Hey, I'm actually going to go do this," you get so mad at me.
Yeah, like, wow, you wouldn't want to just spend time with me? How rude.
Right?
I have definitely gotten out of that mindset a lot in the construction realm because I know that it costs me money.
If I was there, would you still do it, though?
In a personal setting, most likely. In a business setting, most likely not.
Interesting.
Because one is for enjoyment, almost, and one is for making money.
Do you know that's something you do?
You know, I know. Yes. Yes, I do know that. Yep.
Do you care?
Now, I care in the fact that it affects what you would feel like useful and productive doing. So I care for the essence of like your well-being.
Okay.
But when it's a project of ours, do I care it's not getting done? Not really.
I noticed, especially with my epoxy table.
Yeah. Do you need help with that?
I can't work on it right now.
It's too cold.
Correct. And I wanted to work on it all summer, but like we just kept doing other things.
What do you need to do it?
I just need a couple more material. Like I need it to be 60 to 70 degrees.
Okay.
And then I need Cut the wood
Yeah.
in half. And then I need to...
In half. Oh, table saw.
Yeah, like lengthwise. Because then you'll flip it so the flat edges go to the outside.
Yeah.
And then you have the river down the middle.
Mm-hmm.
I need to do that. I probably need to... Because we haven't smoothed it, planed it, correct?
Correct.
So we'll need to plane it.
Yep.
And then we just have to kind of seal or like epoxy like the edges.
Yeah. So I know you put that board down. Kyle gave us that board. So Sawhorses put that board down.
Yep,
and then we build 2x4 sides.
Yep, and then caulk the edges so the stuff doesn't spill out. Yep. But like on the wood itself, we have to like seal or kind of like pour just like a base layer of epoxy like on the bark side and like where there are holes.
Okay.
So then when we go to pour the actual river, it doesn't like bubble through there.
Sure. So something we have that we've never had before is vacant houses that we could have heat on.
So we could do it in one of the houses.
We could do it in one of like 2 different locations right now.
Fuck, dude.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And you want to know what is also at those places? All of the tools.
Damn. Yeah, we should actually do that one of these weekends in January.
That would be a good idea.
Because I really want those done. They're going to be so cool.
Very cool.
I got the really nice epoxy, guys, so I can like pour the whole thing instead of have to do it in layers. Ugh, that'd be so cool. Yeah, I think we just need to also get some 5-gallon buckets to...
Menards has them, 364.
Yeah, to stir in them. And then the giant drill bit to stir stuff.
Got one of those too. Done deal.
Cool.
Look at that.
Look at you problem solving.
I tell you what. I can solve a few problems. Can I implement them? Debatable. But I can solve them.
So yeah, that's our issue, guys. We just... Shaun just likes me being around him.
I just like hanging out. I like hanging out with people. That is definitely a character flaw of mine.
Is it a flaw?
I don't know. Not really sure. Yeah, not really sure, but could be.
Interesting. Yeah, I've always been curious if you knew that. Like, you do that to me. Constant.
Damn. I need to be better at being independent.
Maybe you just shouldn't love me so much.
Well, I sure can try.
Please don't.
JK, it's impossible. Anyhow.
Okay, let's end this.
You want to wrap this up?
Oh, do you want to keep going?
I don't know. Hey, what should I blog about today?
Oh my gosh, I don't know.
I have to get a blog written tonight. I could write about cryptos on discount.
Do it.
Really?
Done deal.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll do that then. Cool. Think the audience wants to hear?
Hear what?
About my blog. I guess they would read it.
You just talked about cryptos being on sale.
I know. I'm gonna write it now. Nice. 2 birds with a stone. Talking about like my favorite shit.
Dude, I want to go build some Legos.
Oh, so you want this to be done?
Kind of.
Okay, doke. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Sam and I really need to put our money into silos, aka different accounts.
Sam, not Shaun.
That I don't have linked to my Coinbase, so that I can chill.
Yep.
Thank you for tuning in, and go take advantage of the sales.
You can try.
Do it.
Thanks for listening. I'm going to be posting more on Instagram. I kind of took a hiatus to try and figure out what we want our brand to kind of look like on there. So I'm going to be posting on there again. And then maybe I'll convince Shaun to make some TikToks for you guys too.
I'm not making any promises except for I will keep doing blogs and podcasts. And maybe I will help out in that Instagram TikTok realm, but I'm that's not my
He
my
like
forte.
even crossed his arms like he's pouting. Like I just don't know.
That's what I've never been good with the old social media thing. It's just not my gig, I tell you.
I haven't either, and that's probably why we both suck at it. I don't know when the last time I posted on Facebook was.
So if somebody
Probably our engagement.
if somebody wants to post on social medias for us, let us know.
Or maybe if I didn't have to do your office work, I could work on
whose office work?
Our
office work. That's right. Our office work. That's right.
Okay. Anyways, thanks for listening, guys.
Okay, bye.